Today is January 6, 2019, and my wife and I are about to enter the Whitney Museum in New York City. Andy Warhol exhibit. We are very familiar, of course, with all Warhol's work, but nevertheless it's always nice to see it again. Warhol, 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 Whitney. I'm still outside the museum. Look at this enormous Warhol on the side of the museum. Oh, there's my wife. Hi, Shana. Andy Warhol, one of the best well-known pop artists and also a cult hero of the 20th century. Recording in museums is illegal. I'm doing this through a glass door, so the quality is not very good. All Warhols made of very famous people. Maybe you recognize some of those people too.
I don't think I was
This is Whitney's cafe. And what do you see at the end of it? Yeah, you guessed it. Warhol. By the way, I see Warhol himself. And you probably recognize this woman too. This is Andy Warhol himself. Again, I take these pictures through a glass door. You recognize this person? Haha, this is the Whitney's tour. You can buy all kinds of stuff here about Warhol, including its famous Campbell soups.
You just show your membership card, you don't need a ticket?
No, you just have to show the membership card over here.
Wow, and just in case you have any doubts, yes, this is Whitney. And it's a Warhol exhibit. And look at this woman. She's checking our tickets. And she's smiling. Oh, my wife behind her. Hi, Shana. That's what he is famous for. For the Camel soups. Marilyn Monroe. Mona Lisa. This way. Yeah, this is electric chairs.
Hier voor het zitten.
Very crowded, by the way, in the museum. Sunday morning, early, the museum just opened. My guess is there are already close to 800 people. 7 floors, not so bad. Jacqueline Kennedy. After the death of her husband, Jack Kennedy.
You know the type.
Andy Warhol, as I mentioned, as one of the leading artists of the pop art movement, changed our world. Changed the way that we look at the world. That is a new way of seeing. And a new way of seeing, that's pioneering art is all about. As Gauguin said very modestly, all else Plagiarism. Yes, Gauguin said that. It's difficult to hold the camera still. You try that. There's nothing to support it. No, I don't have Alzheimer's. I really don't. No Parkinson's. But it's difficult to hold the camera in your hand. Andy Warhol. Everything that I've shown you so far, I was very, very familiar with already. These paintings I don't recall that I've ever seen these before. Stunning. Incredible. Very typical Warhol. This room shows you Andy Warhol's experiments with abstraction. He's not very famous for that, by the way, but it's interesting. Another example here. Reminds me of Robert Motherwell, not of Warhol. And there's one here, very subtle, white on white. Concept introduced in 1915 by Malevis, but of course very, very different images. So here are his Mona Lisas in white. And at the end of the hall is another one of his attempts. Not very impressive. But who am I to make a judgment? This painting reminds me of Basquiat. You may want to Google him, Basquiat. I believe that Basquiat and Andy Warhol were very close friends. I even think they had a romantic relationship, but you may have to check that. Yeah, it has Basquiat images, characteristics. Mao Zedong. Do you recognize these paintings, Shanna?
No, I don't.
You don't either, right?
No.
And you have a master's degree in art history. I don't. Okay, remember when I showed this painting for the first time, I said I see Basquiat in there. And my wife just told me that they worked on this together, so it's not only a Warhol, it's a combination. They worked both on it, and yes, they had a romantic relationship. She confirmed that. She has a degree in a master's degree in art history. She knows more about these details than I do. In fact, that's the way how we met, through art. You can walk through. It's okay, you can walk through. Adds to the charm. More Mao Zedong.
When I say wait, walking, it means stop. That's
Andy Warhol in action. One of his favorite movies, scenes. He did a lot of filming.
there. So that's Andy Warhol right there. Excuse me. Isn't this great? Him eating the hamburger?
I just learned that recording videos 100% allowed here. So my earlier video, which I sneakily took through a glass door, was not needed. I'm back in that same room now. There is Susan. The reason why taping is allowed in pictures, because that was the whole idea of Warhol. The concept of videos. So it would have been absurd if Whitney had decided no pictures, no videos. Oh, here's a very famous artist. German artist, maybe some of you know of him. He was also a cult hero in his days.
Dennis. Right above Muhammad Ali.
And then, as I mentioned earlier, this is obviously Warhol. Wow, I must soon run out of batteries. I've seen the whole show, and you've seen 80% of it. Yeah, this is the Shah of Iran. All right, I think I'm going to leave it with this. This is a very nice end. Maybe I will add something, but as of now I would be happy to call it a day. And Susan and I are going back to Connecticut very shortly. 3 hours by train, 1.5 hours by car. And then we are back at our favorite home
Like in this music hall.
in Connecticut.
Okay, what about?
Have a nice day. Take care. Yeah, of course we will be friends.